Now, when I first started my career, I worked for a big wine and spirits company that was very much like this. It was a very top-down, best practice, zero defect, career path, fear-based culture. Everybody was taught the 10 steps of managing their business. They were told that they were out of there if they didn't perform in 30 days. They didn't encourage people to express their individuality. And in the classical ways of bureaucracies, the best salespeople were promoted into management only to find themselves floundering because they didn't have the right skill sets to be successful. See, just because you're a great salesperson doesn't mean that you'll be an effective manager. But this company didn't care about the consequences. This was a very linear thinking, cookie cutter, no individual for hire business. Now, fortunately for me, I did well at first in this organization. I won many sales contests and management awards. But I soon realized that this company didn't embrace diversity in its people or client relationships in its business. This was a very transactional organization. It was a what have you done for me lately company. Now, I learned this the hard way, and I'm glad it happened early on in my career. I had to attend a regional sales meeting for the introduction of a new product in Los Angeles, and I had to be there at 6 a.m. Now, if you know anything about Los Angeles, traffic tends to intervene, as it did for me, and I ended up arriving 15 minutes late. Now, it didn't matter that I was one of their top performers in the country. I was called on the carpet and asked to go meet with the senior regional vice president for a dressing down. I soon realized that it wasn't about me. It was about control. It was about the company. Now, granted, I learned many things about discipline, structure, and protocol, valuable lessons that I still apply in my business today. But this was never about my personal and professional development that would help me find my success and eventual significance. In fact, I learned that the financial incentives are never enough when the chance to find real personal significance is missing. I mean, isn't that right? See, companies like this, thank you. I'm glad you felt that. See, companies like this look great on the outside. In fact, you would say that they create their greatness on the backs of their employees. As such, turnover is high in this kind of a company, and as it was in my company. And I recognized real quickly that this culture didn't allow its people to perform at their highest levels. It didn't allow them to contribute in ways that would allow their full potential to be discovered. So I left the organization, as many others did too.